Yeah.
Go. I don't cheese for the cam, nigga. They smile on the gram, they caught me slipping. I'm that nigga. Right? Fame for the young, just cut the check. Let me rap, nigga. Rap, nigga. Gravatar style, I'm a traveling smack dealer. Get all Jenny Lamb. Yo, y'all know what time it is, man. We back in the building. It's been a minute. I gotta admit, I've been focused on Pantha Politix and On Purpose, trying to get them up to speed. But we back with another episode of Side Barz. And you know, in Side Barz, I don't give y'all nothing but the dope. I don't talk to no duds over here, man. You know what I'm saying? Pedigree, see, I deal with the real. And today, I am honored to bring y'all a bona fide Carolina legend. If you go to Carolina and you ask about this man, I don't care where you go, they know who he is. Absolutely. None other than my man himself, Eddie Ruger.
Hey, man.
Eddie Ruger.
It's been a while,
what's good, man?
I'm glad to be here. We got to do this more often, too, man. Like, dude, I love your setup, man. Yes, I like everything you got going on with this, man.
Thank you, man. I appreciate it, man. For real. Hey, look, I got to tell you, man, we got a lot of listeners out here in the Northwest. So despite the fact that I've known you for a month of Sundays, we're going to talk about some historical stuff so people get up to speed, but then we'll get up to the new beginning.
Absolutely.
So, I mean, the people now know you as Eddie Ruger, but I met you under a different moniker. So, I mean, let's get the people a little background. Like, how did you even get into MCing? Like, what brought you into the
So I've been into hip hop literally, like, I know it's cliche at this point to say it, but I've been into hip hop like since I grew up. My sister used to hang around a bunch of B-boys and like a bunch of DJ or B-girls and a bunch of DJs, and she ended up giving me her mixtapes when she got tired of them. So I was like 6 years old listening to UTFO, Roxanne Shante, Run DMC, like, dude, it was, I still got them back there somewhere. I got like a shoebox full of the mixtapes that she gave me. And like since then, I thought I was just a fan of it. But my mom said that she found like what she called poems from when I was 9. So apparently I've been doing this for a long time and didn't even realize it. If you asked me without my mom and my sister getting involved, I would have told you I started about 16 or 17 just because I loved Wu-Tang and Biggie and Redman. Redman's still my favorite of all time. So, like, and Killer Mike's close behind that, and then Outkast as a group is my favorite beyond anybody. But, like those, like just the influence of that, like that's really what got me into it. But if I look back and I talk to them, apparently I've just been, like, that's just been what I've been my whole life, I guess. Now, to me, I would say I didn't like personally get started into it until I was like 16 or 17. But like
that's
I said,
you started kind of taking it more serious. I can dig.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
And then when I really started taking it like serious, and this is not just because I'm here, is when I realized that people like me and you could actually make a little bit of money off of this, and not like make a living. You know what I'm saying? But we were getting paid to go in there and have fun. And me and you seem like, I'm not gonna lie, to this day, me and you seem like the only ones other than Shabazz that was actually having fun. Everybody else was just mad all the time. So, I mean, we was in there like getting paid a little bit of money. I mean, it wasn't a ton by any means, but yeah, let's go in here and battle and see what happens and have some fun. And
now, I'm glad you said that. Because most people know you. Most people who do know you would know you from the records that you drop, because you drop bangers and you had some big guest spots on your records and all of that. But I personally know that you came up through the battle circuit. So I mean, how did you get into battling, and what kind of was like that journey through battling? How did that evolve into what you're doing now?
That's actually a cool story too, because there's some not bigger names, but like well-known names in battles that actually came across my path to get me into that. So first it was me and Motown, and Shabazz was taking us like literally everywhere. Like we were going and like bum rushing radio stations and battling their champions, whether they wanted to or not. Like it was just dumb. We were just being obnoxious, and I loved every minute of it. But so that shit was great, man. Shout out to Shabazz, man. I still talk to him every once in a while, man. And he's killing me doing comedy right now too.
I want to talk to him, man. Plug me with him, y'all. I've been trying to get a hold of that guy, man. I want to holler at Shabazz. Yeah,
absolutely. And then I ended up getting into, I forgot how I got into it, but somehow I ended up getting into the Blaze battles. And right before I was getting into, I think it was the second or third right before Blaze Magazine got canceled. It was like that season, and they had just been on HBO with Idea and Shells and
Oh yeah.
all those dudes. So I can't tell you like who I would have ended up battling. I have no idea, but I had opportunities. Like if that hadn't got canceled, I would have been able to do that. And
Oh man.
then Poster Boy did something. I can't remember what he did, and he probably don't even remember or remember me. But me and him got into it on MySpace, I think.
Oh shit.
And me and him started going back and forth. So I just like battling has just been me, and I still watch battles all the time. I was just fucking with Louise like 2 days ago
My
because
nigga Glue. I
like
gotta get
every
him
time I
back.
come to Winston, he wants me to check in, and then I come up, then he comes here and he don't even call me. I'm like, bro, what we doing? He said, nah, you ruined that. You ain't check in the first 8 times. Man, damn it, Glue. All right, but
Glue is
yo, but
crazy, yo.
yeah, I love Glue Easy, man. Like that's been my dog. And see, me and him talk more about wrestling and like weird food than we do rap. So I mean, it's like, and it's mostly online, so I don't get to call him and shit. Like I'm sure he's as busy as me and you are with the kids and everything. So and
You know?
you working and doing music. I'm working doing music. He needs to be fucking doing music. I don't know if he is,
He needs
but
to.
yeah, I might actually reach out to him and see if I can't make something happen. But yeah, that's how I got into battling, and it was just fun, man. Like I was just really good at freestyling, which I'm not that great at anymore. Which is, I don't know why. I think I just did it all the time back then. Like, I mean, I can
Yes.
still do it, but it ain't like, I mean, me and you used to go for hours. Like they had to kick us out of L's Lounge on multiple
They
occasions.
did.
Like it's literally like the crowd is gone. It's just y'all. Like we ain't do this for the crowd. It's for us.
Nah.
So until we done, we ain't done. And L's like, all right, guys, we got to come on now.
Go on. It's time to go, man.
Yep, I'll take care of your tab. Just get the hell out. You mean my tab? I ain't getting nothing but a
Man.
Pepsi. I've been up here battling, but all right.
You feel me? Salute the L's, man. That man, you bringing back memories, bro. Oh my goodness.
Man, yo, that shit was wild. And see, I love being able to talk to people like you and Zelensky and people like that about these things because a lot of these people, Rich, they don't understand the history of like where all of us came from. And like it was really, if you put all the rappers that have made their name in our area right now in one room, it's every single one of the legends around here.
Yes.
And none of us considered ourselves legends at all back then. We were just like, nah, we just rapping.
Yeah.
And we made a way for a lot of people, man.
And
I mean,
you know what? And I feel like the unfortunate part becomes because some people didn't get to see all of that. They just when they jumped into the pool and they heard your name and they know you throw shows. So hey, I want to do that, but you don't understand who you reaching out to. You know what I'm saying? And don't understand the pedigree that comes with that.
Bro, there is one of my favorite groups right now came from your bloodline. Like it, Trey Linium, Trey King, and Stone Williams.
Yeah.
Like they are on every show I could possibly get them on. And I told them, I was like, bro, I don't think y'all understand. Like, y'all are fam to me. And I was like, because of you and Apostle. I said, then you bring up fam you and y'all are actually fam. And like,
Yeah.
I said, dude, y'all ain't like, just please take this shit serious. This ain't a hobby to none of us. You know what I'm saying? Like that's all my shit. Like, and once I saw how they were moving, like, nah, they rocking, man. And their songs are like, their songs are gonna go. And like, matter of fact, I did a surprise performance last Saturday on a show I was hosting, and Trey got up there and hype man me.
Word?
So, yeah. So we was,
oh, that's what's up, man.
So like I said,
Trey,
like
I gotta get Trey Laney. I need y'all on here. What y'all doing?
Hey man, look, they better watch this and get on here. Look, man, those dudes, if they don't get these videos done and put, man, they got it, man. They got something, and they just got to get somebody to hear them.
I feel that. So let me ask you a question. What was your first project that you released?
Very first project was just called E-Dot. And I think it had a question mark on it, like the Riddler question mark, because what E-Dot was E-Dot Enigma the Riddler is what it was. And I just shortened it to E-Dot. So because at that point in time, like it's like right after I did that, a lot of people started doing weird stuff with their names and putting like E-Dot this or R-Dot this and all. So I just shortened it to E-Dot. And which I never should have done because then that was already trademarked by a dude in Canada with Uncle Howie Records named E-Dot or something. Right. And then this dude, I'm not going to even get into this story because we're grown now. But this dude tried to come down to Blind Tiger and do a show under the name E Dot, and needless to say, he didn't get out the van, and we did the show. And like, bro, you can get away with that anywhere but here.
Yeah, no, you can't do that.
Like, I'm not gonna go to Canada and do that. Like, you're not coming here and do. And it was what really made me mad. And I would have just like called it a day if we hadn't like just spoken about this. Like, bro, we're not taking money out of each other's pockets. I'm gonna go ahead and figure out my name thing. Don't even worry about it. Like, I got it. Like, you got it first. That's the law. Fuck it. We're gonna rock.
That's what it is. Yeah, no doubt.
Then he tried to do whatever, and I don't know. I think Jody's the one who booked it, and I'm like, I don't know. Jody didn't know the situation, but Ilpo is one of the people that called. It was I think it was JP. Called me. It was like, you got a show tonight? And I'm like, nah. He said, well, look in the paper. So it wasn't just like a normal show. They had it in the paper with my name around here. So at this point, I think you're trying to play me, and you know how I was different back then. So I'm like, you're not.
Oh yes,
you're not doing that. So
I had to tell somebody that one time. I was like, Ruger's a real nice guy. And I was like, and he shows you he's a nice guy and how he interacts with people. I was like, but don't get it twisted. I seen the other side of that. Like,
dude,
don't get it twisted.
Like, and it goes the same way with you. Like, man, you actually protected me quite a few times from some things that I didn't know I was involved in. And was like, nah, you stay over here. And I'm like, oh shit. You and Edom Mad Assassin are two of the people that, like, man, I can't even get into some of them stories. I'm glad we ain't got social media back then.
Man, like, you don't know how glad I am.
But man, when it comes to like, man, my attitude gets me or used to get me in so many situations, man. But then, like I said, y'all were like, look, it works for rap, but it don't work for real life. You got to come on over here, man. Like, we get it.
Just a little bit. So check it. I know that like people knew you for battling and so forth and so on. What was the reception like to like actual recorded songs that you made?
It was actually really cool because I had been doing things like that before battling. So, but it wasn't in a very professional manner at all. Like, it was just.
Uh-oh. You. Uh-oh. I lost. Oh no. Da, da, da. I don't know what happened. Here we go. Ta-da. Nope, I was wrong. Well, just so y'all know, in case y'all didn't know, Eddie Ruger has a very deep catalog of music. Check him out on Spotify, Apple Music, wherever you listen to music at. Or you can do the grown-up thing and go to Bandcamp and support by actually spending money. That does still matter to us independent artists. I don't know if y'all understand how streaming works. You gotta have a massive number of streams to make some real money. Like, most of us don't get streams like that. So yeah, it's important to support independent artists the right way. You know what I mean? Buy something. Go to a show, support that way. He'll be back, I'm pretty sure. He'll be back, I'm pretty sure. I just realized that says live. I wonder if it's live for real. Well, oh, here we go. Ta-ta.
I don't know what happened, man. But I'm over here talking like my screen went off. What happened? I'm talking. So what part did I leave off at?
All right, we can just start back from back. So as far as your recorded music, like, how was that? Oh, you know what? Don't even worry about that. We're gonna get into that too. But the name change.
Oh, the name change
choose Eddie Ruger?
It was because of that. Like, it was just one of them things to where E-Dot was already taken, and basically, I can't remember what it might have been Shift. I think E-Dot. I think it was E-Dot, H-Dot, and M-Dot. Shift was H-Dot. I was E-Dot, and M was M-Dot. Or no, yeah, and I don't know what it was, but it was way back then, and we just started coming up with names, and Eddie Ruger just happened to be one of them that I could keep. Like, Eddie happened to be one where I could still keep E-Dot in the middle of my name, because in my head, I was gonna market that, and it was gonna be crazy, And that's just what it was. I ain't give a fuck what nobody said about the name. And then I never used it again after that. So it was just Eddie Ruger forever. And it really has like no crazy story behind it other than I wanted to keep E-Dot in the middle of something. And that was like my stepdad's name growing up was Eddie Hoover. And then there was the Freddy Krueger thing. And then there was, E-Dot Enigma that could stay in the middle of it. It was a whole bunch of just random stuff. And
That's
it just
crazy.
kind of just came along with it. And then M started calling me Ruger, and then the Eddie Ruger came out. So, but we were trying to figure it out for a while. Like we were trying to figure out like how to change it because I didn't really want to go away from it because I had been known in the battle scene for God forever with that. It was like
Exactly.
3, 4,
I
5 years.
always wonder why you spelled your name that way. That makes perfect sense. Hell yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
I
I
like
just
that.
wanted to keep that, and still a lot of people still call me E-Dot. So I mean, it's
Hell yeah. How
but
did you meet Ty Rule?
Jeff's Bucket Shop. So I was at a show at Jeff's Bucket Shop in
Yes.
Charlotte. I
Salute
was
the
in
Jeff's
there,
Bucket Shop, man. Hell yeah.
and dude, I love that place, man. And I can't remember whose
Yes.
show it was. I want to say, damn, whose show was it? I can't remember who it was back then, man. But I just remember his energy was a lot like mine. And I'm like, yo, I like this dude. And a lot of people were just like, yo, he's one of the ones that actually raps down here. And I'm listening to him. I'm like, yeah. I said, but on top of that, he's got crowd control. And he
Yes.
also like does not care who's listening. He just wants to rap. And that's like us. But it's one of them things to where a lot of people just want to rap. And a lot of people have
Yeah.
that energy, but they ain't saying shit. So when I heard him like actually rapping and dude 16 bars of multi-syllables back to back, I'm like, all right, you got my attention. And I didn't realize like how not necessarily new he was at this, but
Right.
fresh to the scene. Like he had just come from Appalachian and was trying to get along with everybody basically. And unfortunately, like I told him, we can't do that. Like
Nah.
it's not like you got to be nice to everybody and you got to associate with everybody, but you don't know none of these people shit. So
That part.
like you come rock with me, and I'm not even talking about like as a crew, as a manager. If you need anything, you holler at me. I give you advice. You already got your own shit, so I don't need anything from you. You don't need anything from me. But I'm not gonna let any of these people take nothing from you. Basically, not take nothing from you, but you're not promoters because Ty, you ain't taking nothing from Ty regardless. Like that ain't ever
No.
happening ever. Like good lord, he's worse than me. So that's when I knew it was bad when we were doing brown bag and I'm the calm one. I'm looking Philly like I don't know what to do. I'm the calm one now. Like y'all used to calm me down. Now
That's
we got this ass.
crazy.
So, but
Yeah, that's crazy. Salute to
like
Philly Fresh, man. Oh man, I miss that guy, man. I miss
yo,
him.
Philly's awesome, man. He's out doing festivals
Yeah.
with his band, the Hypnotic Conquest, and like they're
Yeah.
doing great things right now, man. But yeah, with
Man.
Ty, like I just knew like that the way he was, he's got such a big heart and he wants to help everybody that a
Yeah.
lot of these promoters were gonna try to take advantage of him. So I was just trying to help him start doing his own thing and then rocking with us on all the shows.
No
So
doubt. Now,
basically,
you done some you done some big shit, man. I don't think people really realize some of the magnitude of some of the stuff you've done, you know what I'm saying? I want to ask you specifically, how did the Boondocks situation come to fruition?
everything, all my stories are wild, and I'm glad that you have been there because nobody believes me when I tell people the way these things come up. So like it Carl Jones, who is one of the writers and one of the animators, I believe he's the one who did the comic strip, if I'm not mistaken. He went to Smith High School here in Greensboro. So he knew Zelensky, he knew Edom Mad Assassin, he knew Metaphor, like he knew all like Rozzy, he knew all them guys, or still does.
No.
Him and Metaphor, who Metaphor didn't go to Smith, but he met Carl through work, I believe. They got real close, and um Carl basically drove out to California and promised everybody he'd come back for us. Like, not me necessarily, but like Metaphor and a couple other people. So when he got out to California and got that job, dude, he went out there with a Jeep that was supposed to be repossessed. And that's basically why he went to California, to get away from the repossession. And once he got there, he was like, I don't really need it. Y'all can come get it. You know what I'm saying? And he just got
Oh
his
shit.
job and all that. But um then he actually came back. Nobody ever does that. Like he
Nah.
actually reached back to Metaphor, and Metaphor reached out to JJ, and then they reached out to me, and we just kind of got to work. And it was mainly JJ and Metaphor, and they reached out to me for some of the music, some of the hooks, and some ideas, and a bunch of them didn't get taken, and a couple of them did, and that's really all that matters is those. But
No
a lot
doubt.
of the ideas that didn't get taken ended up on my albums, and a couple of those got placed through some other people. So
Thanks.
like it was crazy how it happened, and um JJ's still doing a bunch of TV stuff behind the scenes from off of that.
No doubt.
So
Salute to JJ, man. You know
like he
what
did
though? Me and
he
JJ gonna
did the
fight one of
last
these days.
OG. He did the last season of the last OG.
Oh shit. Yeah, me and JJ gonna fight. JJ, you owe me a boxing match when I see you, and I think you know why.
Oh, bro, there's a lot. Yes, he knows why. He still got everybody's tracks hostage. He's got mine hostage. He's probably got a whole album of yours. No, man, look, don't get me
This dude
started on
is
that.
crazy. JJ
Man,
is
that's
one.
why. Hey, that's why I always talk shit when they say. And here's the real reason. This is hilarious. You get everything out of me that nobody ever knows why I do. When I was fucking with Brian and Ilpo the other day when they put up the audio traffic of rule number 1, don't ever
Yeah.
rap over your own lyric. Y'all ain't never worked with fucking JJ. Go find my show tracks then. And I'm not gonna not do my favorite songs. Fuck out of here. We about to do all this shit, and I'm loud as hell, so you can't hear the show track. I mean, you can't hear the song anyway. So,
Oh shit.
so that's why I have to perform
Oh
over half
shit.
my songs with lyrics because JJ still got all that shit.
Damn it,
But and I
JJ.
talk to this man like 3 times a month, still to this day. Like that's
Damn it,
still one of my
JJ.
best friends in the world. Like our kids went to school together and everything. So I mean it.
Yeah, JJ is family, man. Man, that dude is
But he's
forever. Yeah,
JJ. Like when it
yeah, he's
comes to
JJ.
music, he's JJ. Like
Yeah, you know what it is. Like, no, and it's funny because the more I thought about it, when I saw the first time I saw y'all as Brown Bag Special, I was like, this just makes sense.
yeah,
Oh shit, I can't. You know what I'm saying? Because at that time, I
like,
knew Ty completely separately from knowing you.
yeah.
Then I saw y'all together, and I was like, oh shit, this makes perfect
And
sense. Okay.
dude, that album is still to this day one of my favorites that I've ever done, man. Because like just the combination of styles and energy just matched perfect. Like I didn't know what was gonna happen, but
Oh
yeah,
yeah,
that shit was fucking crazy.
man,
But
that
it
shit killed
definitely
you. Oh no, go
okay.
ahead.
Did my shit all right? Good. Like I said, I thought my shit went off again. Man, damn it! All right.
Man, now y'all like you and Philly man, y'all live performance together is crazy, man. Like the way y'all just know, you know what I'm
Man,
saying? Like I can sometimes tell when it's not something that was practiced, but it
oh yeah,
happened and y'all just ran with it. And I was like, they're good. Like how
and
much practice did y'all do? Like
none.
oh wow,
Like we never rehearsed ever. I
that's
rehearse
crazy.
now more because I don't have fucking Stitchy and Philly with me. So now I have
Okay,
to rehearse because I don't know if it's gonna be Soulful Desire. I don't know if it's gonna be Yankee. That's actually or Snuff. Like those are the three I work with. So, but I never know which one's gonna be at which show. So I gotta make sure that my shit's on point. Whereas used to,
okay.
man, we did so many shows every week. We ain't have to practice at all. We just go in there and be like, hey, which one you want to do? Cool, let's rock. And if the crowd like rocked on a different vibe, we'd move to a whole different vibe. Like we could have a whole thing set up because we always did have a set list, but we never really went off of it because by the second or third song, you realize what the crowd is really like. And we had such a diverse like catalog that we could go to whatever. And that's how we
Hey,
ended up on a bunch of festivals and shit. So
young artists, that's why you need a DJ. And that's why you need the whole
yes.
package. So that you can make that shift if you need to make it. If you got your shit on the flash drive, ain't no changing gears now. You got to
Nah.
go with what you got. You
And
know what I'm saying?
I'm telling you from somebody who rolls with a bunch of DJs, and half the time I got one, half the time I don't. It is a much better presentation if you have a DJ and a hype man there to help you out. Now, if you don't, then still rock and kill it. I've done it. Seven's done it. I've seen a million people do it with no DJ, no hype man. But if you got the choice, fucking take it. Like, there's
Yeah.
no reason to not level up if you got the opportunity. So,
Oh shit. Hell yeah, that's real talk. What's been your what's been your favorite moment? Because I know we all have, and people don't realize your career ain't necessarily the whole train. Like people look at the
nah.
whole thing, but really for us, it becomes the moments that occur
Well, I
along the
tried to
path.
tell
You know what
somebody the other
I'm saying?
day, I said, man, you have to celebrate the small shit because until you get to the end game, which both of us have been to a couple of times, you
No
don't
doubt.
realize that the chase starts all over again, man. So like
Yeah.
you the chase is really the reward. Like you have to appreciate everything that got you to that point. Because as soon as you cross that finish line, the race starts back over again. So the moments are like really what it is. But there's been a couple of different moments and for different reasons. One of them was a wrestling match that I did. I got to perform for one of my best friends who got me into the theme song business, and my daughter got to perform with me. That was like,
Oh man.
dude, I'm at a wrestling match with a wrestling ring with my daughter. Philly was there DJing off to the side. The
Woo.
Ugly Ducklings, which is the my that that's my bros. They
No
came
doubt.
out like it was awesome. Like that's something that you don't expect to happen, but like it's one of them ones. And another one, and
Man.
that's what it is with the moments for me.
Woo.
It's never really what I expect. The
Right.
juice, like the Juicy J show. Um, we've done 2 or 3 shows with Juicy J. One of them, the last one, was at the Ritz, I believe, and there was like probably 3,000 people there. Like it was the Ritz sold out. Like whatever their capacity is, like when they like open it all the way up, that's what it was. And it was something in me, man. And you know how I am with energy, man. Like there was something that was like, yo, this is the one. And I looked at the guys and I was like, yo, take all this shit in. Like, I don't know what it is, but yo, take all this shit in. This is the one. And I'm looking out there,
Mm.
and these people are singing the fucking words to our songs before we even start. Like the beat drops and they start, and we're like, yo, what the fuck? It's at a
Oh
Juicy J
shit.
show. And honestly, I think that's the one where the baby was there as baby Jesus. So he was there like before he even got signed and everything. And
Oh shit.
it was one of them things to where just the energy of it, I was like, there's nothing that's gonna match this. And that was one of those finish line moments. I was
Yeah.
like, this is like, I'm gonna have to regroup after this. The guys don't understand what kind of moment this really is because they're caught up in the moment. We got all these people doing this. I know, like, I didn't think about it at that time. Like, I literally just took it all in, left that shit on the stage, wild out. Like, it was
Yes.
amazing. But I knew on the way home, I was like, damn, I'm about to crash. Like, mentally, like, everything is done. Like, we did
Yeah.
everything we came to do.
That's
So, what do
crazy,
you
man.
do now? Because I can't go home and book a show with 4,000 people. So, what do you
You know
do?
what I'm saying?
And that's when I started, like, really, really um concentrating on booking concerts again because I had stopped doing the beat battles by then. And like the beat battles just kind of that's another finish line moment that kind of just made me crash because that was lightning in a bottle. And
Yeah.
you can't do that again. Like I've tried. It just don't it ain't like it was.
Nah,
So
man. The culture is very
the beat
different.
battles like in whole would be a moment in themselves. Like that time period of just having those beat
Yeah.
battles was amazing. So
I heard
most
of
of
some
my
incredible
moments, like
producers I would have never heard of because of those beat battles. Absolutely.
yeah, that's where I met A Dot, and that's like my brother, like outside of music now. Like me and him talk more, like I said, outside of music than we talk about music at all. I call him and forget to tell him I forgot I told you I recorded that song. My bad. We talked about all this other shit for 3 hours. Um, but damn, most of those moments, like it's almost like a blur when it comes to all the people we opened for and all the people we met. So it's like certain things that stick out, but that's some of the ones, and a lot of them don't even really have anything to do with the bigger names. Like
Right.
I got to meet Bun B. That was really dope because outside of having a song with him, he taught me about licensing and shit that day. Like in a
Uh,
5 minute conversation, and the way we got to talk to him was crazy. And that's when Ty knew I was a whole different dude. Um, because they tried to keep me. We were in local 506, and they tried to keep me out of the backstage. Like, I get it. Y'all don't know who I am. It's cool. I'm not one of them dudes that's like, you don't know me. But here's the thing. I know how your club's mapped out. So
Yes.
we're gonna wait to the end. And Ty's like, you are nuts. I said, nah, he knows. I said, Bun B knows we're here. Like, that's it. I'm not gonna go without meeting this dude I got a song with. So we waited till at the end, and I told the security guards that the promoter was waiting to pay him in the back. And as soon as they left, me and Ty went into the fucking backstage and got everything handled and did whatever. And then got the fuck out before anybody said anything.
Oh, that's fire. That's fire. I
So
like that.
he was like,
I like
man,
that.
you are a different dude. You handle things in a whole different way. I said, that's why I tell you to calm down sometimes, because you're going to mess up the way I do things. Like, I can get things handled without anybody knowing anything. But you
Yeah.
can't be all loud about it, man. Like, it's wild. So,
Yeah, Ty's
and,
crazy.
but I love that dude to death, man.
Yes.
I just talked to him a couple days ago about some business things that we got to make sure on the, like, dude, he's got so many things going on, man.
Oh yeah.
Like that
Oh
dude.
yeah.
So I want everything he's got lined up to be successful, and that's what it looks like is gonna happen. Like he's doing well for himself, and I like it.
Very much so.
But
Proud of that dude, man.
so when
Yeah.
like, dude, when it comes to like these moments, man, a lot of them are just another one. Speaking of Ty, is it's real personal. Like Ty came home from China, and a lot of people don't realize like he was out of touch with everybody.
Yeah.
I had to search for this dude. Like I was one of the only people he was in contact with. So when he went ghost, everybody was like, "Where's he at?" And I'm like, "Fuck, I don't know. I need to find him." So I went on a damn near detective mission, and I found his ass. But by the time we found him, he was already on his way back here, dealing with everything he had dealt with over there. And
Yeah.
once he got back, it was my birthday party, and Stitchy actually set it up for us at the House of Blues with Tech Nine.
Ooh.
So I'm at the House of Blues at the beach. My best friend set it up. My other best friend just got back from China. My other best friend is DJing. Like, we in this motherfucker. Like, we about to wild
Yeah.
fuck out. So that's like, there's been quite a few moments, man, but like, it just keeps going.
That's
Like, I try to take them in and appreciate them for what they are, and then branch right out to the next one. Because right, like these days, you've got those moments and you try to make timeless music, but
right.
the era we in is very much microwave music. But you have to still make timeless music, because what's most popular on TikTok right now is the classic. Like, you
That
got
part.
all the classics coming back.
That part. Oh man.
So you got to still do what you do, and you got to like be able to outlive all of these algorithms and bullshit. I mean,
I'm gonna ask you a question that every artist hate that I ask them.
I want to talk about streaming in a minute, because I heard you talk about streaming
Oh
when I got off of here. But yeah, go ahead.
man, we definitely need to talk about that. But what is your favorite project? If somebody asked not favorite project. If somebody walked up to you and said, I only want one of your albums, but give me the one album that's absolutely gonna tell me what I need to know about you as an artist.
Cloud music right now. And a lot of people now see there's two different reasons. The way you asked the question, it would absolutely be cloud music, because
Okay.
the first thing it says on there, I need to send you the album. Because you would be like, yeah, this is you. This is like,
Oh yeah.
first thing it says is, I know you don't smoke weed, but you're gonna get high today. And then it
Yeah.
goes into the intro of it. And the
Actually,
whole
A to
thing,
Z is my joint on this shit. A to Z is my joint on this shit.
oh, see, man, I'm
That's my
glad
shit.
you heard it. Thank you for
That's my
checking it
shit, man.
out, man. For
Yeah.
real.
Man, I be
So,
listening, man. I be tuned in,
well,
bro. Don't
there's,
even
like I
trip.
said, I hear all your shit, because every time you start talking shit about people, I get on your post like, nope, ain't me. I heard that shit. I done heard all that shit. But there's certain people like that and Ilpo's one of them. Like there's certain people like I have to go listen. OC, like I
No
don't
doubt.
even talk to OC as much as we used to talk, because we're both real busy in different points. You know what I'm saying? But anytime he drops something, I'm gonna check it out, because he's fucking dope. If your
Absolutely.
brother Apostle would, which he has dropped one or two things in the last 10 years, but if
I'm
that
fighting
dude
that.
would drop something, I'm gonna listen to it every fucking time. So
I'd be like, if you want to hear Apostle rap, just listen to my album. He'll be on
Like
there.
good,
That's
because
all.
man, like, and he does, like, if I ever ask him, he's always giving me verses for mine, and he's like, man, you lucky it's you. No, I'm not lucky it's me. I have to rewrite my shit every time I put you on my album.
That part right there.
Dude, and he's
Oh
one of the, and I believe you were one of them too. Now that I'm on here, I think I hate, man, Daily Planet, you, Apostle, that might be it. But there's three
really?
people I believe that I had to rewrite my verses when I got them back, and I don't do that normally. But I was like,
I feel you.
oh, I didn't know we were doing that. Like, all right, okay. I thought we was just rapping. I didn't know we was
Oh,
doing
that's how
that.
you playing. Okay.
So, and I can't remember. It was the song on Ziplocked and Loaded, I think, that me and you did, and then there was the one on. God, I can't remember what Daily Planet was on. It might have been on one of the second or third album I did, and then Apostle. I can't remember the album, but the song was called "In the Kitchen," and it was like a really dark song about being addicted to music, but it was given like a heroin whole vibes. You know what I'm saying? It's like a dope.
Oh yeah.
And that dude went so dark and so crazy. I'm like, all right. So I was just kind of like lightly hinting to it. I didn't know we were like literally making music heroin, which is what he did. And he is ridiculously lyrical and talented. And to the point where if you can't picture a dude sitting on the floor injecting himself with a microphone after this, I don't know.
Yo, that
But
yeah. Yeah.
yeah, dude. But yeah, like I don't even know how we got
That's
started
crazy.
on that. But damn it, Apostle, tell me.
Man, please. I've been trying to coax him into. I'm like, bro, listen. Like, why don't we just like you just start recording songs and send them to me? I'll compile it.
Yeah.
Just start recording songs and send them to me. Like, if you ain't gonna do it, I'll do it for you. But just record them,
And
please.
he's got them. Like he's
Yes,
got them. It's not like that dude raps in his phone every day. I'm
every
telling you,
day,
man. And they're dope. And
man.
they're like, yeah, I still got bars. Motherfucker, we know. Can you please put them on something?
Please,
Damn it.
what the fuck
Because
are
I'm
you
like,
doing, man?
and now is the time for it, man. But God almighty.
Yes. Yes. I think it's a I think the good thing is for a long time people complained about the fact that there wasn't this dedication to lyricism anymore. And
Yeah,
that but
man.
I feel like that's starting to come back into the fold. Like it's a lot of people pushing
Yes.
the line now, like, yo, if you can't get it like this, we ain't trying to hear that shit. So salute to Jid. His new album is absolutely
Oh,
remarkable.
I
We
just
might
finished
need to start
that.
talking
Like
about him being one of the best of his generation. Seriously. He's
I'm
crazy.
I'm with you on that. Like I am with you on that. I just finished, and I've been a fan of his for a little bit, but I
Yeah.
just finished his album probably 3-4 hours ago. And dog, I was on the Clips album for a little bit. This is
Oh yeah.
taking me completely off of that.
Yeah.
Like, and I'll be
Yeah.
real with you. I don't listen to a bunch of commercial shit. Not saying that that's commercial, but
Right.
I still mostly listen to like independent shit.
Yeah.
Like
For sure.
that's what I got too many homies that make really good music that I relate to more than the people in the industry. So
Thanks.
like I understand what y'all are talking about when you rapping way more than I understand what the guys from New York are talking about. Even though I really like their shit, I don't know what they talk about sometimes. When like here, I know every spot y'all talk about. Like this is great.
No doubt.
And
Yeah, hell
like
yeah.
just as good of music, just as good of quality, just as good of beats. The production is there. Like everything is A1. So
Well,
like
that kind of
it's
brings
got
us back to what I was saying about the streaming thing. Um, because of the small amount that gets paid for streams, people assume that if they see you got 20,000 streams on the song, they're like, yeah, I know you made a little change off of that. And it's like, nah, really, not really. Like you got to have a humongous number of streams
dog.
that actually make some money. You know what I'm saying?
The Jelly Roll song. 120,000 streams, I believe. I think we split less than $200 between us. Like
Holy shit.
now,
You know what I'm saying?
if you want to get into where the money was, though, you know me, I've always been direct to consumer. Like everything is on my shit.
No doubt.
So what we did was just fucking sell albums. Like we might have only sold 50 of them, but that's 50 times 10. So now we got more money than we had off of streaming with just 50 albums instead of 120,000. You know what I'm saying? So I mean,
Right.
it's still, and what I do when people are like, well, they don't have CDs anymore. Yeah, that's why you print the download codes off of Bandcamp and put them in the sleeves. Don't cut yourself off just because, now you're giving somebody a souvenir and a download code so they can put it right there in their phone where they actually listen to it. And they got a collectible copy of your album they ain't never even got to open. Like,
Exactly.
there's marketing to all of these things and there's branding. And it's just, that's something that like is missing a lot of the kids that didn't have to stand out by their trunks and sell these mixtapes because you had to have a sales pitch.
For sure.
Like,
Hell
like
yeah.
you couldn't just be like, yo, I rap. We don't care. Like,
Yeah,
are
so
you
so do
good?
I.
Yeah, exactly. So like you
That's the
had to
shit.
have like a reason to buy it back then. And the streams, man, what I was gonna say is there's a reason they're buying all these catalogs from people. And there's a couple of different things I've heard that they're gonna start doing. And a lot of them had to do with the NFTs, but it's gonna be a little bit different. Like it's gonna be what the true meaning of the NFT was. They're gonna start selling you part of these masters like stocks here in a couple of years. Like you're gonna be able to buy part of Reasonable Doubt. You're gonna be able to buy a share
Mm,
of whatever, and the NFTs actually track it back. But when they realized that that wasn't gonna be the next like .com boom, they kind of went away from that. And now what they're doing with the streams is they are now basically getting ready to take all of this and move it into what Meta is doing right now, which is making everything content. Like now,
right.
Meta, I can't remember which two record labels they just signed with, but it was like Universal and somebody. And like they've got the rights to all of their music. So when you see the sounds, and that's another thing that pisses me off is them calling songs sounds now. Because they're diminishing
Yeah.
like they're diminishing the respect of that song and the integrity. But um so they're getting it to where all of them are sounds and they have the licensing to all of that. So now they're going to pay you more than the streaming people were. But
Right.
they also, I can't figure out if they've only got a right to like the minute clip that they play or if they've got a right to license the whole song. So there's going to be some
Mm,
arguments in that too, but it's getting ready to be a lot of social media involvement in the music industry. Like more
okay.
than just being a social media influencer trying to rap. Like now they're going to like literally base your music on how much time people are listening to it in videos. So it's
That's
about to
crazy.
be some weird shit. But here's where I want all the musicians and the artists that are listening to pay attention. They're leaving a wide open gap for the underground and the independent artists to take over every bit of the direct consumer market because
Facts.
they're going to take everything online. They're going to take everything digital. They're going to take everything to the social media. You got to be a TikTok dude to do this. You got to be a TikTok dude to do this. Well, Griselda, what? You
Nah.
see what I'm saying? There's gonna be who's gonna be the next JID? Who's gonna be the next Griselda? Who's gonna like these people came out of nowhere. And yes, I know JID's been here for a while, but if you go back on his career, like he wasn't out here like that. Like he
Mm.
earned his spot for real.
Phew.
So
That kid is crazy, man.
and
That
it,
kid is
so what
crazy.
it's getting ready to be like, what it's getting ready to be now is you're gonna have to use your music as a way to advertise your brand, and you're gonna have to take your brand to merchandise. You're gonna have to take it to television shows. You're gonna have to take it to commercials. You have
Mm.
to make your brand like credible, like very credible, and have kind of the authority in its space. So, like,
That makes sense.
if not, you're gonna get caught up in the whirlwind that is all of this nonsense because none of them know what the fuck they're doing. But they've got access to everybody's music and everybody's money that is involved in the music industry. So the more you keep yourself independent, the more you about to thrive here in the next few years. Now, I'm not saying you can't
Yeah.
go viral and make a couple $1,000. Do that shit. Because I'm gonna be on
Yeah.
here trying to do it too. But what I'm saying is like I'm also gonna be dropping albums that have album release parties in my own neighborhoods. I'm gonna be putting artists on from around here on these big shows with me. Like I'm gonna keep reaching out and making this like more of a community type of thing because that's the only way it's gonna survive. If y'all
Right.
want to just keep it online and keep doing open mics and showcases, it's not gonna work. Like y'all got to actually have the talent to throw a full blown concert out here. And it doesn't
Yeah.
matter if you got 30 people or 30,000. You have to have the talent and the quality behind that presentation to where you got the confidence to put that show on like that. So, and it's the
Absolutely.
same
Yeah.
with your music. Like if you're putting out music, you can't just put it out on these streaming sites who don't give a damn about you and think
Mm.
everybody's gonna listen. You got to put some work in the promo. But I'm telling you,
Thank
man,
you.
like if y'all actually go back to all direct to consumer and I'm using Spotify as promo, like literally. That's all I do because, for instance, I got the Lucky Me EP coming out with Young Yankee. We're doing basically I'm dropping a song every 2 weeks with a lyric video, and in the off weeks I'm dropping them on Spotify because they've already been on my site and they've already been on all my social medias for 2-3 weeks at that point. So
Okay.
everybody, all my people that are like my concrete supporters have already heard it. So now you go to the casual fans, you put it on Spotify. Cool. Now if they like it, they can go buy it. But I
Okay.
don't use that as a payment plan at all, which is what a lot of these artists are doing. It's literally a promotional tool for me, and it's to drive them back to my website. So everything on the website's got my clothes, got my all 23 I think albums I got out there. So I mean it's
Ooh.
everything in one. Like everything's right there, and it's just driving them back to that. And
One
another
stop
thing
shop.
is they're about to start cashing out. Y'all gonna have to figure out how to get certain payment methods on your websites because they're about to start cashing out on that too. Because I think it's Square. I think it's Square. Square is now in bed with Tidal and a couple other people, and Elon Musk is trying to take Twitter and team it up with something. And they're gonna have all the
Okay.
payment things too. So if your site is selling music or something, they probably gonna try to get some money off of it.
Yeah, you better believe it. You
So you
better
gotta have
believe
your
that
own
shit.
own credit card server and all that shit. So, or I don't know what that part's called, but there's a lot of weird shit about to happen. But I can tell y'all literally from people that I've talked to that know way more about this shit than I do, that staying independent right now and is the best way to go.
Please
So
believe it. And put work and time into your live performance, because
please,
that is
please.
going to be vital to your survival as an artist.
Dude, short side note on that. There's a dude, I'm not gonna say his name, but he's a pretty big country rapper that one of my friends wants to book
Hmm.
and bring him down here. Dude wants like 10 grand. I mean, he's a pretty big name. I saw him perform live and looked at my dude and was like, we can't. Like I can't let you invest your money in that because he's going to disappoint people to the point they're not going to trust you as a concert promoter.
Yeah,
Like this dude, songs are dope, but I don't even think he knew his own songs. So he was just holding the mic out half the song, and they don't know your shit like that. So
that is crazy.
it was wild, man. I ain't gonna throw him under the bus, but man, he's one of the dope new guys that making some noise out there. And I'm like, yeah, he's got a couple more years, man. I can't do it.
You got to tighten up a little bit.
Yeah.
Oh man, tell us about Function, man. Tell us about
All
Function.
right. Function is Young Yankee, one of his babies from the project. That dude was like, I got one for you and sent it to me. And I was like, no, we already got enough for the album. And as soon as I heard, I was like, oh, all right. Okay, well, we're adding this. Like, this is definitely the one. And everything, like, every time I come up with something like, all right, we're going to end it like this, that song comes up and I'm like, shit, that needs to be the
Mm.
last one. We can't follow that. Like, there's like, so I had to move All Black Whip to the beginning of everything because that was going to be originally the one that kind of ended everything. But with
Ah,
function and the vibe, like the happy vibe behind that, you can't follow that up with All Black Whip. Like it's a great song, but the vibe change is
no.
just too heavy on that. So we had to put that back at the beginning and then put function at the end to end everything. That song, dude, I don't know how I can't have spell the shit when I'm doing it live, but the crowd knows it before we get halfway through it. I'm over here spelling fun Funtci, like getting everything backwards, but the crowd knows it. It's wild, man. Like that one, that song is great, man. And
Oh,
Young Yankee, one thing I say about him is he's very catchy when it comes to these hooks. Like this dude,
oh
not
yeah,
he can rap too, but his hooks are extremely catchy. And he's been able to ride on mine too, which is great. Like I didn't think like it's hard. We got such a different style compared to his that when I
right,
do the more like almost grime slash trap music, like it's kind of mixed together. A lot of
right.
people don't know how to jump on those, man. And
Oh,
he got on there and killed it like every time. So
man,
it's been fun to work with
that's
him.
dope. That's
It's
dope.
been fun to
That's
work
dope.
with him.
I can
And
dig it.
he's
Yeah, the
like,
song is. I can. When as soon as I heard the record, I was like, oh, I can see this happening live. I can see this at a live show. Absolutely, I can see it
dude, if I
already in my head. I'm like, they're going
yo, the
crazy with
first
this.
time we did it live, I just start smiling at him like, yo, what the fuck? Like, like, all right, you did it, man. I don't even know what to say at this point.
That
But
shit is crazy, man.
it's like in my head, I'm used to the bass heavy, just like all black whip,
Yeah,
just boom, and then I go crazy and the crowd goes nuts. I'm not used to the poppy stuff, man. So when it works, I just smile at him. I'm like, man, damn it, you were right again. So, but
hey
I mean,
man, sometimes we can learn something from the younger cats, man. I be trying to tell
yeah,
them, I'm like, yo, you should don't shun the young dudes. Like you
nah.
learn how to take what you do into their world by being around them. You know what I'm
Now
saying?
we
Like you
do
can't
got to
shun
teach
that
them.
energy.
We got to teach him how to promote, though, man. Like even Yankee, I
Yes.
love Yankee, and he does promote well. But like he's also from the younger generation that doesn't realize like when you go to work, the job don't end. Like you
Yeah.
got to get off and still like promote your shit that day, even if you're tired. You can't wait till next week to promote something that was dropped this week because you got a whole bunch of plans. And that's not just I'm not talking about Yankee. I'm talking about like in general.
Okay.
Like I said, Yankees out here promoting 2, 3 projects at a time. So that's that's different. But these kids, like, you really gotta like lock in. And that's why I said when I was talking to Trey Linium, I was like, I just want y'all to realize that this ain't a hobby for us, man. Like that's all. Like this is what we live,
Thanks,
how we do it. Like this what it is. So when I see people like I've literally
man.
and I'm gonna
Yeah.
sound like a complete asshole when I say this, and I'm okay with that. Um, one of the things I regret when I book people is when I hear you say, "Man, that was my dream to just get on stage and do my song." This stage, like this is your dream. Now that's cool, but if that was it, dude, then I don't think you. I'm not gonna tell them this, but
Yeah.
you ain't got much of a future like that. Like if
Yeah. You
in
ain't
my
ready
platform,
for
I
what's coming.
love the stages around here, and I love the platform that we put on. But what I try to teach them all the time is this is literally just a platform for y'all. I can't get y'all signed. I can't do anything but get you a show. That's it. So,
Yeah.
like, when they get on there and they're like, "This was my dream, man," I'm like, we got, I
Come
got,
on, man.
get it.
Dream bigger, family. Dream bigger.
But
You know
when
what I'm saying? Shit.
exactly, when I get somebody that was like, and you can still have that dream, but it's the way you say it. Like I've also had
Right.
people like, "Yo, it was my dream to be able to get on stage for the first time," and blah blah blah. That for the first time sets you
Hmm.
apart than the dude who was just like, "Yo, I did it. Yo, I
Yeah.
accomplished my dream," and I'm like, "Ooh, this ain't nah, dude. Like you got to get further than this." I'm just
Yeah.
trying here
Yeah. Yeah.
to give you the platform to go a little bit. But yeah, and it happens more than you would know, man, with kids that like get up here and want to rap, don't ever put an album out, don't ever put merch out. Like they just put a couple songs on Spotify, get paid 3 cents, and they good. And then they get mad at the world, like, man, fucking whole industry sucks. I should have been signed. Nah, man, you ain't do shit. So, but like I said, I sound like an asshole. I'll take it. But there is something that I do tell artists all the time though, and this is advice to everybody. Your friends like your music because they like you. Your fans like you because they like your music. When you realize how big of a difference that is, you'll start actually moving some music. Because your friends don't give a shit that you rap. Trust me. Like they've been hearing it since you was 12. So, and another thing, when it comes to your friends, stop promoting to your friends. Your friends are supposed to be promoting to their friends.
That part.
They already know what you're doing. They see it every day. Like, get them to be good friends and promote your shit.
Yeah. Man, look, I don't even know how many times I've had to tell. There was this young cat I know out here. He's like 23, 24 years old.
Yeah.
And he's like, yeah, man, it's my team. Da, 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 da. I said, dog, let me tell you something. Stop calling them people your team. Them the
Hmm.
people you hang out with. You need to find you a team because
Yeah.
when I see you share your music, I don't see them do it. That's
Yeah.
not your team. Your team would be sharing your music. Your team would be furthering your dream. They just hanging around to say
Yeah.
that they was kicking it with you. So
Yep.
if you do take off, they can say they was right there and try to ride your dog. Go find you a real team.
Like,
Like,
the team that you should have should not ever, like, you should never have to question their integrity or their like issues with you at all.
that part.
Like if they have an issue with you, they're gonna tell you straight up. They don't care what's going on, and y'all gonna handle it and get it over with. That's a team. Like, somebody that has an issue with you and starts going and tell these other rappers about your business, that's not a team. Somebody that don't even show up to anything except for the shows that you let them in for free ain't a team.
Mm,
Like, dude, my girl pays to get in my shows out of the money. Like, she takes money. I give her money and she pays to get in the show. Like, that's not. We don't do that shit. Like, y'all are supposed to be supporting each other. And if you can't support each other as a team, I don't know what else to tell you. If y'all got
mm,
10 people on that team, there should be 50 people at every show for you. And that's not even a
exactly.
lot. That's five people per person if y'all promote right. And that's not a lot of people for 10 people.
Nah, not at all.
So,
Not at
like,
all.
there's got to be some boundaries in art, just like real life. Like, for real. Like, y'all can't just keep on just showing up when the hell y'all want to. Like, nah. And he's gonna be real mad about them later on. If See, here's what used to piss me off. All these people want to, and still to this day, come back up like 15, 20 years later. And I'm that old, I can't help. Like, that's when I was born, dude. I can't,
It's what it is. Hey,
But it's like the same people that quit doing the shit that we were doing. Like, they were rapping. Y'all quit 10 years ago and went to do whatever job, and you might be getting paid quite a bit. Some people may or may not, but 90% of them hate the fact that they quit rapping. And so they come back and they're like, yo, man, I remember when we used to do this, and we used to, fuck is we? Like, nah, we not doing that. Like, because
mm-mm,
no, because I still got a job too. So I'm not acting like we don't need to be out here working. The fact is, I didn't quit chasing my dream. And so
that
I
part.
had a little bit of success off of it. Actually, if I stopped and wrote my book right now, I'm good to go. Like, my life has been wild in good and bad ways. So I mean, I've lived, man. So when it comes to that, that's scary. I think AI is taking over. I said I've lived, and my
Yeah.
printer just started running, and I'm the only one here. They
Oh
coming to get
shit.
me, man. Them robots are coming.
Oh shit.
But
Yo. Oh man, that's crazy.
it says it's Queen or something, but still, I don't like that. Like,
Yo, that's wild. Yo, I gotta ask you, dog. You had like I said, you've had some big features on records.
yeah.
Who was your favorite who was your favorite joint that you did? What was
Man, let's
the
see.
number
My
one?
favorite, the Jelly Roll one, is probably my biggest. I wouldn't say that's my favorite because main reason is, honestly, both me and him are past that point in our lives to where that song was literally about what we were doing back then, and both of us have moved on. And it sounds crazy as hell to hear us both rapping like that, because we were rapping our asses off,
Oh
but
yeah.
we were rapping about robbing people and all kind of shit. So I mean, it was like, oh, we don't really do this now. So I mean, it's cool to have this song with him, but So I don't know. My favorite would probably be, I got a couple of them with Wax that I really like, and that's not even like, he's not
Mm,
huge, but he is definitely a name in the industry.
okay.
Um, like I said, Jelly Roll and Akon are probably the two biggest. But man, yeah, I think Trying to Be Great with Wax and Nationally Rolling with Kosher Deals and Wax are probably two of my favorites
Mm,
that I've done with
that's
bigger
my fire.
people. I do like You Ain't Built Like This, but it's the vibe ain't really the same. Like me and Wax, I could call Wax right now and he'd give me advice in the business. Whereas like Blind Fury and Nappy Roots, the business was a little weird with everybody after the fact. Like once like during the song, everybody was great. You know, everybody basically what happened, I'm just gonna put it out there, man. Basically what happened is when I can't get them shows, things change. So everything was cool, everything was, you know, free, everything was like, yo, here's a verse, here's the video, we here, we in town, we'll just do it. And this I'm talking about Nappy Roots, not Blind Fury on this. But then like we got a whole nother thing I'm trying to do for the remix with Ty Brew, because that's one of Ty Brew's favorite groups. And then all of a sudden they trying to charge something crazy. Like not even something reasonable. Like the first, I'm like, hold on, but the first one was free. We got this on every hip hop site in the world, all hip hop X like double XL, the like the source, everything. And now you're gonna try to charge like, okay, like thousands,
What
not.
the fuck?
And this is Nappy Roots. Like this is like y'all. I love them, legends, and I appreciate everything they did for me. But that was crazy work. That was crazy work. Like when I got to the shows, we was good to go. But then I tried to work on the remix, and here's the catch: they agreed to it when they were here. So, and I'm pretty sure Stax has footage of them on film, like agreeing to it. But I'm not like that to where I'm like, nah. If you don't want to do it, we're not gonna do it. I don't want anybody on my shit that don't want to be there. So,
right.
But the point is, the business was bad. With Fury, Fury just gets a little excited and likes to say things in freestyles he don't need to say, and then when I respond, it's different. So, so that went how it went. And then we talked and we apologized, and that's my homie again now, and we good to go. But yeah, like
damn it, man.
Sometimes, like, dude, I'm not, man. You can ask anybody that's worked with Fury. He is the hardest dude in the world to work with, man.
Like, I mean, why is it? Oh man, that's crazy. Like it seems like, you know, the funny thing about that is, and it's good that you shared that, because I think people got the mistaken impression that they see you did such and such a record featuring this person, and they like, oh, they must be homies, and you know, so forth and so on. I'm pretty sure they kicking and smoke all the time, and blah blah blah. And a lot of times it ain't that. A lot of times it's just a business, you know, and a lot of, you know, I wouldn't do a record with nobody that I don't think is dope, just to do the record. You know what I'm saying? Like, you reach out to the person, you pay the price, whatever that is, or whatever y'all negotiate, and you do the song, and then you deliver that to the people. But it ain't always what you think it is, like behind closed doors.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I fell for that bullshit. Like my Ty was actually one of them. And I believe Philly was the other one. But there was like a few people that were like, bro, you were starting to take these associations with these other rappers a little too serious. Like they're not your friends. And in my head, I'm like, nah, we keep seeing each other at concerts, like out of town places. I'd see Ritz, I'd see Tech Nine, I'd see, you know what I'm saying? Tech Nine ask about me when people fucking handed my album and shit. Like I'm thinking people know me and shit. And I ain't got nothing against Tech Nine. Tech Nine's awesome. But no, a lot of these people that act like they're your friends, and it's the same bullshit everywhere, but they act like they're your friends in the music industry when you get them shit. But when you need something on the other side, everything turns. So I was thinking I was friends with most of these people. Like I really thought that. That's why I respect Wax so much. That's why I respect fucking Sadat X so much. Like I could still text Sadat X right now and get advice from him. Like that's a mentor, a big homie for me. Like that dude is great.
No
And
doubt.
me being, and you know what I mean by this when I say that, me being a white dude that he's willing to even speak to and give advice to like that, I take that with like a beyond measure of respect, because like the background that he comes from, he doesn't have to at all. And no human being has to. But you know what I'm talking about more than a lot of people do. So yeah, exactly. So like it's one of them to where if it actually turns into a mutual respect, that's gonna be the features that I like the most. Because
no doubt.
like I said, a lot of these cats, man, they're just industry and they've been taught to just lie to everybody and tell you everything you want to hear. And then they get everything done and it's like half-ass, or they don't show up for the show, or they show up and want their money up front, not on the back end. Like it's a bunch of weird shit. But
Man, I don't.
that's why I got involved in all of it, because I'm an artist first, and I'm what I was before an artist before that. So
Right.
you're not going to pull those games on me down here. So like that's why I was so good at that part of it. But yeah, I did fall for a lot of the bullshit. Like I definitely did when I started getting collabs with a bunch of bigger names. I definitely started trying to think that they were my friends and shit. And nah, it ain't like that.
Oh man,
The industry is definitely the industry.
please
Like
believe it.
Chubby Jag is wild. That dude is wild.
Yo.
Like while in the midst of him ghosting everybody on verses,
Uh-huh.
he sent me two, because me and him
Ooh,
had a
yeah.
different conversation. Like I know who he is, and I know he could find me. So I'm not gonna just talk to him any old kind of way. But
Right.
I had to explain to him, like, you giving me a verse is way more beneficial than you not giving me a verse. Because if you're trying to come down here and do a show, or you trying to get collabs down here, you're gonna hear my name and they're gonna ask. So
Please believe it.
if I tell them that you're not giving what they're paying for, they're not gonna pay you. So I made it more of a business conversation than other things. But that
Yeah.
dude sent me a message that was, "Yo, I'm doing this shit was the fun. I'm gonna put it on my album at some point because this shit was great. Yo, I'm touching down in your city right now. I'm doing videos for the price of crack pipes right now. I need." I about fucking fell out my chair. Yo, this Chubby Jag is exactly what you think he is. He is awesome.
Oh shit, that is hilarious. Oh my god, man. So
Yo, he
tell us,
killed
man,
most.
what you got coming up next? What you got coming up next?
We got everything's the Lucky Me thing right now, man. I got the Lucky Me EP coming out with Young Yankee, which is the follow up to the Lucky You EP that we dropped like a year or so ago, which went crazy. Like that one, that's why we ended up doing this. That was literally, I had just gotten out of the family things that I was going through then, and this was
No.
basically my release mode for being able to get all that out. And that was gonna be it. But then I was like, well, shit, if they liked it that much, and that was the part about getting out of it, let's do the part about being past it, have a little
No
fun with it,
doubt.
make it a happy one, and then go back to what we was doing. So we got the Lucky Me EP coming up, and then the Lucky Me EP release party is August 30th at Flatiron. And I'm
Okay.
gonna shoot you some dates tonight. I'm trying to get, I should have October, November, and December. No, September through December tonight or tomorrow, and I'll shoot those to you, by the way.
Word. Thank you, bro. Thank you.
Um,
Thank you. Thank you.
it always seems like you either got a show on the days that I'm open, or you got a show on the days that I got the kids. So I'm gonna just shoot
No
you all
doubt.
the dates I got, and we'll figure something out. But
Absolutely, man.
I'm also gonna get you while we on camera saying this too, though. I got a project coming up that I need a verse on too. So
Say
we
less.
gotta. I ain't writing my shit first.
Okay.
I'm putting it
Say
out
less. I
there
got you,
now.
bro. I got you. I
I'll
got you.
send
Say
it to
less,
you
man.
with the hook on it. Damn it.
That'll work.
And the
Yeah, I'm
problem
with
is,
it.
here's the problem with you and Apostle, y'all motherfuckers. If y'all that don't know, Seven has always been able to out rap me, and he's one of the like three people on earth that I think can, and it aggravates the shit out of me. But I ain't never like, I was undefeated battling for 2 years, and it took me 10 battles, I think, to beat this dude. And then I quit after I beat him once. I was like, nope, I'm out. Fuck that. You ain't getting it. I'm like 10-1 against this dude.
Oh
But
shit.
so the problem is, no matter what, if I say I want you and Apostle on the track, and even if I don't write my verse first, I'm gonna go record it. And about the fifth time I listen to it, I'm gonna be like, I still ain't write that shit like I wanted. Them motherfuckers still got me. Oh, y'all
Man,
motherfuckers. Yo, you can
no
ask
way.
you gotta meet my girl too. Because when I introduced her to AP, and I was like, yo, this is one of my favorite rappers in the world. And he was like, why you always do that shit to me?
He
I
gotta
don't know what you
stop,
want me to
man.
say. It's true. Just because you don't rap, that still don't
You know what
make
I'm
sense.
saying?
But
Hey,
damn,
DP still one of my favorite rappers in the world. He don't be rapping and shit.
I
Like
don't
they
even
was
know
they
where
was
that
playing it
dude
with
is.
forever.
But that dude, I don't even like. I used to see him randomly at shows. I don't even know where he is, but he is like, man, he's like that dude on the basketball court that's better than everybody in the league right now. But
Yeah.
just don't give a shit. Like
But he's
DP,
just like, I'm gone. I'll holler at y'all later.
just ridiculous with it, man. It was crazy.
Man, yes, absolutely. Man, tell the people how they can catch you online, bro, so they can keep up with what you got going on.
Y'all could go to eddieruger.com, which is EDERUGER.com, or y'all could go to gorillagrind.com, which is not the animal gorilla, but the militant gorilla, GUERILLA grind.com. Or y'all could just look up Eddie Ruger anywhere in the world on everything ever, and y'all gonna find me on. And y'all will see all the songs with Akon, Jelly Roll. We got a joint coming out with Method Man soon. We got fucking Mercules out right now, or a joint with Mercules out. Man, look, me and A-Dot got a whole bunch of stuff coming up. The 336 project is coming up soon, which is what I need you guys on. That's what I was talking about. And it's literally just, well, I ain't gonna spill all that right now. So somebody will take my idea if I say what I'm gonna do. But yeah, when you see what I'm doing, you can be like, yeah, that's about right. This shit about to be madness. But like, it's gonna be madness, man. I got a bunch of favorite like people around here that, yeah, it's gonna be fun, man.
I'm absolutely looking forward to this. Absolutely, man.
This is gonna be
Thank
great.
you so much, man. Thank you so much for coming on, man. Absolutely.
Of course, we need to do it more, man.
Yeah, absolutely. And as a matter of fact, I want to get if we can find a way to get Ty Brew and Philly, I want to have Brown Bag Special on together.
And I think we could do that. I have to get everybody's schedules, but I don't see why not. Like Philly's got a grown up job now. Ty's got what he's got. I think Ty's got 18 jobs right now.
Yeah,
but I think we can.
I think he like half Jamaican or some shit. I don't know.
Dog. That dude, I'm telling you, man. And you know he'll call you probably tomorrow with like 3 more ideas. Like, yeah, all right. So look, we're celebrating 20 years, and I just remembered that 5 of them included this. And he's got a whole other idea, and you're like, damn, right. So, I mean,
he ain't lying.
Hey, man, like he is a creative for sure, man. That dude is a creative. But yo, for real, we'll make it happen. And like I said, we need to do this more. So anytime you need me, let me know. And I'm usually off of work these days. I just got my schedule done, so I'm usually off work these days by like 5 or 6 o'clock, and then everything else is music after that.
Say less, bro. We gonna definitely get it done, man, for sure. Man, hey, Side Barz family, thank y'all so much for locking in with us. Make sure y'all check out my man Eddie Ruger. Run all of that, everything from the beginning. Play catch up, and then you'll be ready. You'll be ready when the new shit comes. If you're in the 336, make sure you pull it up to the shows. Make sure you're supporting local artists. Salute to Echo Limitless. Salute to my brothers at Pantha Politix Podcast. Monster Listen to P7. Salute to my guys over at All Purpose Podcast, Evan Almighty and Phantom. Of course, salute to the whole Iconoclast. Salute to Mighty to the Sword. Hey, man, y'all know what time it is, man. NC all day, every day.
Hire that dude. Y'all heard how fast he got all them plugs out? You need an auction in, you better hire them.
Hey man, we make it do what it do.
Didn't even stutter. I done had to go back and do it 5 other times. But I'm gonna let you out of here, man, because I'm gonna talk.
Oh shoot! Hey, catch y'all next time on Side Barz family. Hey.
I don't cheese for the cam, niggas. Get smile on the gram, they caught me slipping. I'm that nigga, right? Fame for the young, just cut the check. Let me rap, nigga. Rap, nigga. Rap talks now. I'm a traveling smack dealer. Get all Jenny Lamb.